Hi guys, and welcome back to my house. Today's video is part of my quick tip series, and it's all about hacks for your home. My first tip is to keep trash stank at bay. I like to use this carpet deodorizer inside my trash can when I put in a fresh bag. Because it's scented, it smells good every time you open up the can, and because it's mostly baking soda, it actually helps soak up some of the juices, just like if you were to take newspaper and put it at the bottom. My next tip is to store light things on the inside of cabinet doors, like this trivet that I have. I simply used a command hook and a couple of those like felt pad stickers and put them on the back of the door, and it keeps it handy and out of the way. My next tip is, did you know that you could dry your toilet bowl brush in between the toilet lid and the bowl itself once you're done cleaning your toilet? And because moisture helps bacteria grow, and bacteria is what stinks, it's not a bad idea to give your toilet bowl brush a good spraying with a disinfectant and then let it drip dry, just to avoid the smells. My next tip is something you might have seen if you've been with me for a while. It's something I had in my ranch pantry video. I'll leave a link down below if you haven't seen it. But basically, I was over at my friend Pam's house and I helped her organize her pantry, and I used a row of command hooks and some clothespins that I bought from the dollar store to create a chip clip station on the inside of her cabinet. It's so handy because every time that somebody opens up a bag of cookies or chips, the little clip is right there, so nothing goes to waste because it got stale, and that way you save money. My next tip is about tomato paste. You know how recipes never call for the whole can of tomato paste and you just end up throwing it away? Well, I don't. I just put them in a freezer bag and I separate them into about, I don't know, like a tablespoon worth of product, and I just section it off with my fingers, and then I freeze it so I can break off a piece when I need it. Another use for clothespins is to secure those grocery bags onto the smaller trash cans so they don't like fall in when you throw stuff in there. My next tip is about using empty Tic Tac containers to store small things. These containers are awesome for storing bobby pins, like for your purse, or my personal favorite is like razor blades. I hate sticking my fingers into a junk drawer or inside of like a toolbox and like cutting my fingers because somebody didn't contain those items. Next up is, don't throw away those old shrivelly ginger roots. You don't need to waste your money. Did you know that you could just peel it, wash it, stick it in a baggie, and then shove it in your freezer? And that way you always have it on hand, you're not wasting your money, and it makes it easy to grate whenever you need to add it to a recipe. Next up is another thing that you might have already seen if you've been with me a while. It's from my fridge video, but I've gotten so many questions about it, I thought I would share with you again. I'll put a link down to that video down below. But basically how it works is that you put a piece of paper towel inside of the bag or the box of whatever greens that you have, and the paper towel wicks up the moisture that would normally stick to the leaves and make them wilt and go bad faster. So the paper towel saves you money. And let's go back to the toilet bowl brush. Well, the toilet bowl brush holder, I mean. If you take and put a little bit of bleach or pine sol or vinegar or whatever your favorite like disinfectant or cleaner is, and you put a few drops inside the toilet bowl brush holder, it also helps combat the bacteria growth, which of course again helps with stink. I hoped you liked this video and found something useful in it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one or any of my other videos on my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And would you do me a favor and hit that share button with all of your friends and family? Well, thanks for stopping by my house. I'll see you next time.